YouTube! Hello YouTube. We are back with a Shoe0nHead reaction. I don't really do political content. I don't wanna do political content, but because this is also about cancel culture and about someone who doesn't want to be involved with it, I thought it still could be a good reaction. You know, let's just watch it.
Hello friends, and
my ears!
welcome to another episode of What the Hell is Going On with your host,
Okay, I think that was just me.
Ugly Belle Delphine. Now before you ask,
Hold on.
yes, there is an Epstein Files video coming out. I feel
Oh lordy lord. Oh lordy lord.
like everyone has like streamer brain nowadays, and like every fucking video has to be breaking news in order to get the most views. But I am taking
Hate that, by the way. That's literally YouTube. I just CBA with all that. I just CBA.
my time with it. I'm sure you understand there is a lot happening.
You know, with this anti-Semitic culture right now, she voted against a resolution condemning.
Is Jewish.
I want to be clear.
Do you want to go there, Attorney General? Do you want to go there? Are you serious? Talking about anti-Semitism.
What the hell?
Woman who lost her grandfather in the Holocaust.
Your country, sir. Anyway, let's just forget about these satanic billionaire pedophiles running the world, and let's talk about some internet drama, shall we?
Yay, internet drama!
Because that is what's really important. For a little over a decade now, the most inane things can get you called a racist or a Nazi on the internet, to the point where these words hold little to no meaning anymore. It's so bad that when someone is called a racist or a Nazi online,
It doesn't mean anything no more. And then when someone actually shows up who holds those beliefs, no one thinks they're actually for real. Everyone just thinks, oh, they're just beaming. It's so dumb!
immediately like, oh, what funny joke did they tell? But ladies and gentlemen, we have officially come to the point where not saying anything also makes you a racist Nazi. For the few of
Yeah, here we are. Here we are.
you watching this channel who are employed, there's a very popular Twitch streamer named Emiru. She's a cosplayer.
Bro, that cosplay is so cute, bro. That is so cute. She actually is just me
Just
too.
kind of a fun, chill, normie video game streamer. Well, the other day, someone in her chat asked her opinion about ice, and this is what she had to say.
Like, there's a certain extent where I'm like, okay, sure, I get people wanting big content creators to, like, say their opinions on, like, important topics. I get that, right? But it's like, if you need a streamer who doesn't even know anything about politics to tell you about politics, you probably just need to get off the internet.
In a world
And she's right. And she's right. Like, stop trying to include people that don't want to be included. Stop. Stop trying to force everyone. Oh my god. She's not what she's right.
where it seems like every single celebrity is just screaming their political takes completely unprompted, this was a refreshing thing to hear. Seems like a pretty sane, rational, inoffensive thing to say, right? Wrong. This short little clip where she ironically tried to avoid controversy ended up being one of the most controversial dramas this year. I feel like
This is crazy. So far, by the way. We're only in February. The year barely started, man.
decades worth of news has happened in the past like 2 months, don't you? Every day there's like a breaking story of the most insane shit you've ever heard in your life. And everyone is expected to have a fully formed opinion on every single breaking story. There's pressure to react, to pick a side, to condemn, to defend. But the reality
Yeah, I just stopped commenting on anything. Like, because mainly it's on Twitter. And that's Twitter. Like, just don't engage with Twitter. Just do your own thing on Twitter. Just don't do anything. Just post about memes and anime girls and games. Just ignore Twitter. Twitter is cesspool. Just ignore it.
is, when a story first breaks, we're usually not seeing the full picture. And that's why for years now, I have been using today's sponsor, Ground News. So let's quickly
fair
give them a
enough.
shout out before we jump into today's video, shall we? Ground News is a website and an app that lets you see how
Blunt Chew, my
news
beloved.
stories are being covered all across the political spectrum, from left, right, and center. Every story comes with a quick visual breakdown of political bias, ownership, and headlines that helps you understand the full story and really make sure you're getting both sides. They really make it fun and easy to compare headlines to see how political bias and media ownership can affect the framing of a story. For example, let's take a look at this one about how RFK admits he used to snort cocaine off toilet seats. If you look up on Ground News, a right-wing headline covers it like this: RFK revealed why he wasn't scared of COVID. It was a legendary answer. And a left-wing outlet covers the same story like this: Robert F. Kennedy Jr. doesn't fear germs, and his reason is really, really gross.
And it's about the same topic. That's insane.
Same story, completely different
That's
vibes.
insane.
The Ground News feature I like the most is the blind spot tool. It shows you how news stories have been covered by only one side of the political spectrum and ignored by the other. For example, here's a story about how Hillary Clinton says migration has gone too far. Rare Hillary Clinton W. Suspicious. 37 sources covered it, 91% of those sources were right-wing, and only 4% were left-wing. Interesting. Or this one about how middle-class Americans are selling plasma because of financial pressure. Americans are selling their blood because they're so poor. 71%
Oh, yeah. Right.
of the sources that covered this were left-wing, and only 14% were right-wing. I have been using Ground News for like 5 years now, and I am obsessed. It is one of
That's true too. Yeah, like I heard people actually do that they donate blood and plasma to get like the money for it. You can sell blood? Yeah. Like if you donate blood, usually you get like a little bit of money for that. Same for plasma, right?
the first apps I open when I wake up in the morning. It really
Universal donor my plasma's worth gold? Oh, wow.
helps me stay informed and helps me keep up with the news for my videos. But don't just take my word for it. Even the Nobel Peace Center recognized Ground News as an excellent way to stay informed, avoid echo chambers, and expand your worldview.
$70 twice a week? Wow, bro, that's wow.
Best of all, I am currently offering 40% off their Vantage plan, which is the plan I use to access all their amazing features. This comes to only like $5 a month, which is like the price of a cup of coffee nowadays. To get the 40% discount, just go to ground.news/shoe or use the QR code on screen right here, or click the link in the video description down below to subscribe to their Vantage plan today. Big thanks to Ground News for sponsoring this video, and thank you, the viewer, for not skipping the ad as always.
Wow!
Right. And now, let's get back to the video. In this video, we are going to talk about the drama surrounding Emiru, the people trying to cancel her, the mistake the left is making.
By the way, the usual suspects. Exactly who you imagine it could be. Exactly the ones you imagine it would be.
By embracing cancel culture again. We're gonna read some insane, hilarious tweets, of course, and then we will talk about my personal experience with these people. And what do I mean by these people? I mean
the usual suspects.
The cult of the Crybullies.
Yay!
I'm sorry if I sound even more like a prepubescent boy in this video. I am a little bit sick, but I am here, slaving over a hot laptop for you. If you guys saw
Laptop?
my last video, you know I am quite critical of ICE. I don't think we should abolish them, of course, but I think it is good and healthy to criticize your government. I am a political culture war commentator. I talk about political topics often. People come
Yeah, she does. I try to, like, not watch too many political stuff because I really don't want to be talking about politics. I'm not that interested in politics. Politics are interested in you, though. I have learned that. But I like our cultural stuff more. I like internet drama and stuff.
to me
So I try to, like, skip the two political
to
videos.
hear my political opinion.
At least, like, live reacting, right? Like, I'll might still, like, watch a reaction of someone else reacting to it, or watch the video myself.
But not everybody wants to be a political YouTuber or streamer. And not everybody wants to listen to a political YouTuber or streamer. Sometimes we just want to have fun and talk about other things. There are lots of other things to talk about. Sometimes we want to look at funny memes or watch funny videos without having politics shoved down our
Exactly.
throat. So a lot of people thought it was really refreshing when a cosplay streamer was basically like, I don't want to talk about politics. Why are you coming to me for politics? It was a perfectly sane, rational opinion. So
Completely normal, completely fine, completely respectable. So, what happened? Surely no one would get mad at it. Surely everyone would just be like, yeah, that's respectable. Yeah, sure, okay, let's move on, right?
of course, like, half the internet had a problem with it. It's just not that hard to say f ICE. It's really not that hard to say f ICE, to be honest. It's so hard.
Bro, rainbow flag, right
Not
on that
that hard
one.
to say f ICE. It's really not that
Flags
hard
everywhere.
to say f ICE, to be honest. It's so hard to just say f ICE. It's really not hard to say f ICE. Jesus Christ, how hard is it to just say f ICE? How hard is it to just say f ICE?
Oh
how
my
hard is it to
lord.
just say f ICE and move on? Oh my
my god, how hard is it to make a political statement? Oh my lord, how hard is it? Oh my lord.
Oh my god, just say f ice. It's not hard.
God. This is why I stopped talking about anything. This is why I fucking castrated my fucking Twitter account, because I don't want to deal with these retards no more. I fucking castrated my Twitter account because CBA, they are parasites. None of these people ever got a push-pay sponsor, and if they did, they lost it after.
This is so hard.
Or the sponsor's horrible.
Hard to just say the line. Say the line. Say it. Jesus Christ, like at this point, even if Emiru did want to like abolish ice, even if she really did think f ice, she shouldn't say it. Like I wouldn't say it at this point, because this is just like, this is creepy. This is like a horde of zombies.
It's like a cult, man.
Chasing after you. Hey, it's actually super easy to stream and have opinions.
No. You can't just like not. You can't just like stop. You don't have to have an opinion. You can just move on with your life. You don't have to talk about it. Holy shit. Sounds more like bots than actual humans, right? They're all NPCs.
Show ya. F ice, f Donald Trump and everyone in his administration, f Elon Musk, free Palestine, US is on stolen land built by stolen people, Luigi did nothing wrong, abortion is healthcare, leave trans people the f alone. These people literally just speak in bumper stickers, dude. Just like copy pasting the internet leftist starter pack. What the hell am I looking at? I hate the Reddit ass. Hey, it's super easy. It's crazy, like 1,000 years ago, this dude's ancestors were hunting mammoths. And now he's on here like, men should not be speaking like this. I'm sorry. We need another war. The post that really
oh my god, no.
seemed to kick this all off was made by Denims, the self-described—
Jeez, she blocked me a year ago or so, by the way. Usual suspects.
largest female political streamer.
I wonder why. I'm sure it's for her takes. I'm sure it's because of her takes. Oh my god, I wonder if she's gonna show the incest clip. Oh, I hope Shoe shows that clip. Oh my god, man. Boss, care to repeat that? I said what I said! I'm finding it. I'm looking on Twitter. The what clip? What? Yeah. This is the largest political streamer, by the way.
Incest is weird and a little gross, but ethically completely fine if it's in between consenting adults and there's no power creep relations. And the people in those relationships are not having children. I think if you remove those three factors, there's nothing ethically wrong with two consenting adults.
Miss largest political streamer. Other way.
Only because I don't stream, Denims. Only because I don't stream. Anyway, I don't have any, like, personal beef with Denims.
True, only because, yeah, true, actually,
This isn't like an Denims video.
True.
We used to be kind of cool years ago, but she apparently has some opinions on Emiru, so let's hear her out. Never thought I'd see the day we'd be fence-sitting the modern Gestapo.
And all she said was, I don't do political tags. And all she said was, I don't do political tags. All she said was, I don't talk about politics. Racist shut. If you're not with them, you're against them. If you're not with them, you're against them. I have another example of this, by the way. This guy, right? Okay, mbint. This is not nbinted. This is another guy. Two different people. Made a list about based VTubers, right? People outraged at this. So lots of quote retweets saying free block list and whatever, right? I'm on the list too. That guy made a Google Doc based off of vibes. Based off of vibes. Here he included sources. This is the source section, okay? Source. We got a legend here too, right? We got woke, lean woke, unclear, lean shut, presumed woke. Shut. Based on what? I don't even know who that is, but based on it came to me in a dream, this person is a chut. Based on this person Dodo, based on this came to me in a dream. Source, trust me, bro. This person is woke. I've seen, bro, I don't know which one it was, but I've looked at some of these sources, and one of them was like, bro, I don't really like political stuff, and they were sorted as lean shut. And I just, because they didn't want to, that's what I mean. That's why this was relevant. If you're not with them, you're against them. If you don't share their opinions, you're against them. It's ridiculous.
First of all, she's not fence sitting. She's just choosing not to talk about politics. Like, in order to fence sit, you actually have to say something. She didn't even say anything. Like, how do you even know what her opinion is? Second of all, modern Gestapo. Why is everything the f***ing Holocaust? It's totally normal
Legit, what the
to criticize ICE. It's totally understandable to have issues with the things they are doing. But modern Gestapo? Don't you guys get tired of this shit? Like, don't you guys get tired of saying, like, isn't this exhausting after a while?
It should be. I don't know how they do it. I got tired of defending myself, so I just stopped engaging with them because more or less they left me alone. Like, more or less people leave me alone because I don't say anything no more. But I was included on this list too. Like, I'm on here. Like, Control F. Kitsunero. Where am I? I misspelled Kitsu. Kitsunero. Shut. Source, it came to me in a dream. Whatever the f that means, bro. Guess I'm a shut. Whatever the f that's supposed to mean now. Kitsu the Nero? Yeah, it's Kitsu the Nero. Source, it came to me in a dream. Source, it came to me in a dream. Source, it came to me in a fucking dream.
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
But you know what I do on my Twitter nowadays? Legit nothing. I post about video games and my cats, art, gamer subs, repost clips, art. I don't do anything no more. Because I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of it all, man. Look at this. I post about fucking Wordle. These people hate me. By the way, this guy, we really need to stop engaging with these people. When he made this post, he had less than 200 followers. And this post is now 500,000 views, bro. When I first saw this post, it had 30k. If people just wouldn't engage with it, he would fade into obscurity. Just let him die.
Everything is Nazis, everything is the Holocaust, everyone is Hitler. It's like nothing else bad ever happened in history. Like, what did they used to compare bad things to before World War II? Oh my god, you're literally Napoleon. Also, I love this. Racist chud. Like, where did the racism part, like, where did that come from? Listen,
Yeah.
I don't get on camera and start talking about cars or math or taxes or investing or going outside or the plenty of other things I don't know about. I sit here and talk about the gender war and the culture war because I'm good at those things and that's what people watch me for. That is my lane and I stay in it. Emiru likes what she's doing. Her audience likes what she's doing. There are plenty of other channels that will regurgitate your political takes back to you. Just turn on the TV. Turn on CNN. Most people, most normal people, are sick and tired of celebrities just like spewing their political takes.
Yeah, remember, what's her name? Billie Eilish? Yeah, screw capitalism. Also, by the way, buy my Uno card that's like quadruple the price of a normal Uno set. Yeah, yeah, great. Good job, lady. Good job. And one of the more recent texts, but I don't want to talk too much about it again. I don't want to dabble too deep into politics.
Completely unprompted. I don't care what Glub Shitto thinks of politics, okay? Why does Glub Shitto have to get on stage and start talking about how we're on stolen land or some shit?
Honestly, I'd like to hear his opinion. Look at him. Look at him. I'd like to hear his opinion.
Why do you need your political opinions
I have no idea who that is. If that's a character or something, he just looks funny to me.
thrown up into your mouth by a celebrity? Like a fucking...
Because they can't think for themselves. They have no brains. They have no personality. They have no life. That's why.
baby bird. Like, do you really want Sydney Sweeney throwing up in your mouth? Don't answer.
No!
Don't answer.
There's people that are gonna say yes. And here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There goes chat.
Please don't answer that.
She's right when she says most streamers are not qualified to talk about politics. Okay, here's the thing, dude. You actually don't have to be qualified to talk about politics to say f ICE.
Or you just cannot talk about it. You can't just, like, not talk about it. You don't have to. You don't have to. It's just not a requirement to live. It's not a requirement to be a streamer. I miss when streaming was not politic. I would hope Twitch just banned all political shit, right? Because it's so tiring. All these streamers fighting each other with political takes. I'm hot take maybe, right? But like, goddamn, man, goddamn.
It's not that hard of a concept.
You actually don't have to know what you're talking about in order to just say the line. What? You should look into a topic, do your own research, come to your own conclusion, and form your own opinion on the topic. You should not just blindly mindlessly say the line.
You know who doesn't do political content? Cutie Cinderella. Cutie Cinderella literally never does political content.
Yeah, and she's also really close friends with Hassan, though. So what's your point? She's really close friends.
And even she's capable of saying F ice. What about Cinna? You don't have to be a political creator to recognize that it's not hard to say F ice.
You don't have to be a political content creator to say the line. All your other friends are saying the line, Emiru. Why aren't you saying the line, Emiru?
L ice. Okay, but unironically though, F them. Straight up. Hey, F them. Yeah, it's F them, don't care, and if you don't like that I say that, it's F you too. You know what I mean? It's really that easy for me, I'm telling you right now.
There's
just say the line.
Emiru's roommate saying the line. Aren't we all proud of her? By the way,
just say the line, man. Just say the line. Why won't you say the line? If you don't say the line, that must mean you support them, right? Say the line. Say the line!
Where are all her friends during all of this? Where are all her morally righteous, good guy, big streamer friends while this is all going down? While she's being dragged by half of the internet for doing absolutely nothing wrong. This girl who literally just came out of an allegedly abusive relationship. This girl who literally just got assaulted, grabbed by some freak at a convention.
Bro, right. That was so scary.
Now this girl is going through all of this. I guess it's fine to be silent when your friend is getting dragged by half of the internet, but don't you dare stay silent about current thing.
Whoa, apologies. Whew. Sneeze right into the mic there. Sorry, if it's too loud, KoAlan, cut that out.
I don't even know this woman, and I'm sticking my neck out for her because it pisses me off seeing this kind of shit happen to people who absolutely do not deserve it.
If you're above the age of 18, you should...
I don't think I paused this at a good moment. If you're above the age of 18, you should... Did anyone else's head just like auto finish that one?
This kind of shit happen to people who absolutely do not deserve it.
Did anyone else just auto finish that?
If you're above the age of 18, you should care about politics.
No, how did I do that?
Happen to people who absolutely do not deserve it.
If you're above the age of 18, you should care about politics in your f***ing country. You don't get to be like, well, I don't agree with this whole taxes thing, so I'm just not gonna pay for it.
I really don't like Denims. I mean, everyone knows why people don't like Denims. I don't think there's like much to say, really, right? I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about that cut. The cut was just so too funny. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about that accidental cut.
Age of 18, you should care about politics in your f***ing country. You don't get to be like,
I can't unhear, I'm so sorry, okay.
Not deserve it.
If you're above the age of 18, you should care about politics in your f***ing country. You don't get to be like, well, I don't agree with this whole taxes thing.
Why do you have to care about it? I just don't want it. Life's too short, man. Life's too fucking short. What do you mean?
So I'm just not gonna pay for it.
Also, that's such a dumb comparison. What are you talking about?
You can't say like, well, I'm just not gonna care about all this politics stuff.
When someone doesn't have an opinion on a political topic, people like you might get a little mad. When someone doesn't pay their taxes, the government comes and arrests them. Okay, so that's the difference between those things.
Crazy, huh? Crazy!
There's this weird idea in America especially, where like, you can just be an adult and be like, oh, I don't care about politics.
Why is that bad? Why is that bad, man? Why is that bad? How is that bad?
What?
Many people.
She's so dumb. Oh my god. Oh my god. How much money is she making off of OF? By the way. By the way. Oh my god. It's bad because she's a political streamer and it hurts her bottom line. Yeah.
Most people do not care that much about politics. I know to you and me that's like mind-blowing, that's like unfathomable, because our whole life is politics, our job is politics, like I get it. But most people's lives do not revolve around politics. They do other things other than fight with strangers online. Crazy, I know.
Insanity. Insanity.
But man, do I envy them. I was so much happier before I knew. Sadly, it is getting harder and harder for the average person to not care about politics because politics is seeping into literally everything.
So tired of
Politics
it.
will be bending you over and spreading your cheeks and going in dry whether you want it or not. And unfortunately, the people who are like, I just want to be left alone, are the people who are the most fucked by politics. Also, more importantly, Emiru wasn't saying that she doesn't care about politics. She was saying she didn't want to talk about politics. I feel
Yeah, maybe she does care. We don't know, but she just doesn't want to make it her content, and that's completely fine.
like that is a huge difference. I care a lot about, like, skincare, but I don't get on here and talk about, like, peptides and collagen to my audience because they don't give a shit. They're here to watch me say feminism is doo-doo and make silly little faces at the camera.
Yay! She's so cute.
Yeah, you like that shit? I hate when grown women don't have a mind of their own.
That's so rich. That's so fucking rich. Oh my god.
You are 28 years old. Please develop a mind of your own. All she does is pander to anime gooner men. No mind of her own. I never liked Emiru, so finding out she's stupid and does—
How can you not like Emiru? She's just a girl. She just exists. She just games and does cosplays. There's nothing to dislike. She just exists. She doesn't like pander to like creeps. She just does her own thing. She doesn't like blow her fucking tits out like demons. She's just a girl. She's just a girl, man. What?
doesn't have a mind of her own is nice. The audacity! If she didn't have a mind of her own, she would have mindlessly parroted the shit you want her to say. She would have mindlessly just been like, fuck ICE. If Emiru came out and was like, actually, I think ICE is doing a fine job, do you think they'd be like, ah yes, she has a mind of her own? No, absolutely not! They are not angry that she doesn't have an opinion, they are angry that she doesn't have their opinion.
Also, chat, note how I'm not giving any opinion on ICE this entire video. I'm not giving a single opinion on ICE this video. Watch how I'm still going to be attacked about it.
The absolute audacity to say that this woman doesn't have a mind of her own while thousands of you people swarm her like drones, barking orders at her to say the line. You guys literally operate like the fucking Borg. So what I'm gathering is that Emiru is a grown woman who acts like a frail, silly little girl to entertain fat, dirty, incel, Asian fetisher weirdos and is okay with that but draws the line at saying ICE is bad. Emiru and
Right, sorry. Before we actually get into this section of the video, I wanna note something, okay? I wanna note something. How weird is it that suddenly Denims talked about Emiru? Like suddenly, out of nowhere. Never before, just suddenly. I watched a video recently, like, it was a 1 hour long video, pretty well researched video. I forgot the name of the person who created the video, right? Tinfoil head theory, chat. Tinfoil head theory. Put your tinfoil heads on, okay? You know who Denims is friends with? Mike from PA. You all know the guy, like, I'm getting your attention guy, right? I'm getting your attention. Right? We all know that guy, Mike from PA. And you also know Miskiv, right? And Miskiv recently leaked his DMs. And there's Mike from PA. I'm not saying anything specifically could have happened, right? But tinfoil hat. Miskiv, by the way, leaked his own DMs by mistake. It's like he showed his Twitter DMs and Mike from PA was in them. Just makes you think. Makes you think. You know? Makes you think.
Say the line. You guys literally operate like the fucking Borg. So what I'm gathering is that Emiru is a grown woman who acts like a frail, silly little girl to entertain fat, dirty, incel, Asian fetisher weirdos and is okay with that, but
Fat, dirty, incel, Asian fetishizer weirdos. I mean, like, she's just doing cosplay.
Draws the line at saying ICE is bad. Emiru and Asmon's audience are the same. Incels love Emiru
It's just not. It's just not, though. It's just not.
because she confirms the image of the anime bimbo stereotype that incels worship. She definitely cultivated an audience who, in the end of all things, are reactionary. She appeals to violent racists who fetishize Asian women.
Huh.
What the fuck is this Asian fetish thing? Are they just saying this because she's fucking Asian? Like,
Yes. Yes. Crazy, huh? how the racists, how the anti-racists are not racist, isn't it?
Trying to find a clip of Emiru saying sucky sucky $5 or something, but it doesn't exist. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's not a coincidence that she answered the question this way, and that her fan base consists heavily on Asian fetishes. I don't know where this is coming from. And this the woman saying this is literally an OnlyFans, like an Asian OnlyFans model. Like, I'm
no self-awareness!
sorry, are you really the person to be talking about fetishization here? The most insane part of all of this had to be when her ex-boyfriend, her allegedly abusive ex-boyfriend, posted his own ice in the middle of his ex-girlfriend being cancelled for not saying that. Like, how?
Huh. Makes you think! Wanna go back talk to the tinfoil hat theory again?
Petty do you have to be to subtweet your ex like that? Another character involved in all this is former booby streamer KoAlan.
I don't actually know what she said about it. I have no idea how KoAlan fits into this. I haven't seen her take on this.
It reminds me of whenever Amarath started.
Oh my god, there she goes. I can't stand listening to her. I can't. Just make it stop. Please. I'm losing brain cells by just listening.
Wearing a cowboy hat because that's whenever she started going like full Nazi basically.
What?
She's
What? What are you saying?
wearing the cowboy hat. It's like whenever these Texas girls in like these Austin, Texas streamer circles start wearing cowboy hats, that's whenever you gotta watch out.
A woman?
A woman wearing a cowboy hat? Yeehaw, motherfucker.
In Texas, wearing a cowboy hat? Lord, take me out. Take me out back, behind the shed. Put me out of my misery if I ever become this politically brain-rotted. Holy shit.
Like, you know that she probably has.
Oh god, here she goes again. Here she goes again. Oh lord, that trick's yo greedy for the 23 months.
Politically brain-rotted. Holy shit.
Like, you know that she probably has like weird incels donating her hundreds of dollars.
Isn't that your viewer base though? Isn't that your viewer base?
Because, like, in my opinion, like, it's all a facade to appeal to the worst type of men. Because, like, really misogynistic, shitty incel-like men, they like a woman that doesn't have any opinions. I think that she also plays into how...
What is this politics pipeline, by the way? What's up with that one? That's a weird pipeline. Like, we've seen it happen a couple times. Why? Why? I don't like that Kitsu hasn't said her view on ice in the stream. She also defends everyone likes Assman. I bet she hasn't also never talked about the lizard people in Washington sewer so polite the pigeon drones. Yeah. Man, is that crazy. Man, I hate this Kitsu person.
A lot of incels will fetishize Asian women. Her whole platform is just like appealing to like the worst fucking men. She's like basically like she's like a pick-me for like incel freaks.
So this
Bro, KoAlan reeks of jealousy. With Denims, I'm not even sure if it's jealousy. I'll be honest with you guys. Like, I know a lot of people are saying it's jealousy, but I'm not even sure if that's it. Right? But with KoAlan, 100%.
Pick me shit, dude. It's gonna be the death of me. Before making this video, I watched a bunch of Emiru stuff, and I saw no signs of, like, pick me behavior at all. At least with some streamers or some YouTubers. People could be like, oh, they criticize women, so they're trying to be, like, one of the good ones, and they're a pick me. Like, okay, sure, like, that's retarded. We all know that's retarded. But at least I can, like, kinda see how is Emiru a pick-me? She doesn't even do that shit. Like, where is the pick-me thing coming from? No, really, though, what makes her
all she does is play video games and cosplay!
a pick-me and not the booby streamer or OnlyFans models calling her a pick-me? You are literally selling your body for men to consume. If men do not pick pictures of your ass, you can't pay rent.
Damn! Damn! True, though. True. Hello, pick-me-nero with a fiance. Yeah, it's always the funniest shit to me when people are calling me a pick-me. Even like me, fiance. Well, crazy. Crazy.
There's no bigger pick-me on earth than a fucking porn star. And me. I don't care about being called a pick-me. I've been doing this for over a
And me. And anyone who watches Shoe, obviously.
Now, I'm used to it. I've been called it thousands of times. I am a 35-year-old married mother. I do not give a shit. I do care, however, when other women are called pick-me for the crime of not following a hive mind. I see it so often in, like, the VTuber community. Like, all these VTuber anime women.
VTubers? Oh my god. What's a VTuber? Never heard of that.
Pick-me's.
Never happened to me. What are you talking
about? For just
about?
Saying their opinions. You have to understand, like,
VTuber was called a pick-me, huh? Never.
These people, whenever a woman has like an opinion that is not like the corporate HR approved opinion of the week, whenever a woman doesn't toe the line of the current thing, in this case, whenever a woman doesn't say anything, she's called a pick-me. You know, she just must have these opinions for men. No other reason. Every woman is secretly a big progressive feminist. And if they're not, they're just doing it for male attention.
Yeah. 100% always true. No exceptions.
Because I'm sure someone who looks like this is really starving for male attention.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah.
And then in my opinion, it's like she's not entertaining whatsoever.
Okay, buddy. Okay. Okay, girly.
She's like, I would literally rather watch paint dry.
Same. In regards of you.
So true, because you know what is far more entertaining than a cute, high-energy cosplay streamer reacting to memes? This is way more entertaining. And if you don't agree, you're just like an incel.
Nice.
Okay, but eventually, after a few days of being dogpiled by the most annoying people on Earth, Emiru came out with a statement. Hello, it's very rare I will speak my mind, but I'd rather get my thoughts out there, so apologies if this is long. There's a clip from my stream that's been circulating a lot, so I'd like to explain it for anyone who was hurt or shocked by it. It should go without saying that no one deserves to live their life in fear of being killed or taken away from their homes or families, regardless of who is doing it, but especially not because of ICE or any other government agency. I understand the world is a very cruel and messed up place. You don't have to study politics or actively read the news to know that. I would never want to invalidate anyone who struggles with those things, and an agency causing fear and suffering deserves zero support. To me, that's not even political, it's basic human empathy. Now, I thought that statement was perfectly fine. My issue with it is, she didn't have to make it. She was basically—
Yeah, she didn't have to make it. But it's okay. It's a fine thing to say, but she didn't have to do it. Because these people, the people that haunted her— Sorry, hounding? Hounding, is that the right term? The people that hate on her still hate her. They still hate her.
Forced to come out and say her opinion. So did these freaks finally back off once Emiru made her opinion about ICE
Of course not.
clear? No.
Of course not.
Of course not. Nazi.
Hounding is correct. There it is.
Response. TLDR, go f yourself in your PR apology. And there it is. Of fucking course she's another dumb
Like, look at this. This is exactly why you never respond. Learned this the hard way, by the way. Because I tried. Like, I tried being like, bro, it wasn't that deep, right? I didn't try to appeal to them and didn't apologize to anyone. But I said, bro, this is out of context. This is not what this said. And people still hounded me. It's so dumb. You never talk to them. You never apologize. You never address it. Just like, let them rot.
Girl, we are not as dumb as you look. You're still a racist chud, but continue to enjoy the money you get from your incel audience because they're disgusting, just like you. All I hear is, I support Israel and my name is Emiru.
What the fuck?
Wait, what?
What?
Where did Israel come from? What?
What?
I don't like to talk about politics equals I'm a Nazi and I'm ashamed of my opinions.
What?
Everyone knows what's up. She's a fascist in disguise and is squirming. Emiru, you are garbage Nazi-loving c***. You got orange around your mouth. Say F.
What?
F you, Asmongold. If you're neutral— oh wait, if you're neutral, you might as well say you're MAGA.
There it is! If you're neutral, you're against us. If you're neutral, you're the bad guy.
Stand for something, ho. That's what Trump wants, for everyone to be quiet about it. The idea of get off the internet is so fucking ignorant. This dumb cunt needs to shut her fucking mouth. Thank God her downfall is happening. I've been hating on—
And it's just not. And it's just not. And it's just not happening. In fact, wanna check out her Twitch tracker? Wanna look at that? Like, last 30 days. This happened in the last month. Wow, Looks like she's still going. That's crazy. That's literally the past 3 days. The controversy happened around here, I think? And nothing happened. Also, no, I don't know who that is.
Since day one and knew something was off about her. Not a good statement. She implicitly disavowed ICE, but not so much the actual Trump admin. Yeah, you disavowed ICE, but what about the whole Trump administration? They're like literally the mouse from If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. I was like reading that book to my toddler the other day and I was like, oh my god, this is literally Twitter. You cannot give them an inch, dude.
Yeah. Never give them an inch.
Incel fans swooping in to protect the poor little 28-year-old. Ah yes, incels!
Right.
Known for defending women online.
Right.
What?
Right.
What the f does the word incel even mean anymore? Does it just mean man now? It just means man. Man I do not—
It lost its meaning. Just like with Nazi. It just lost its meaning. It just did. Same with racist, most of the time anyway. Like, these people just spew racist so many times that it doesn't matter.
Racist nowadays is a compliment.
Oh my god.
Like, I had no idea this was a thing until yesterday. How come no one told me Emiru low-key a femcel? Femcel!
What?
Emiru's a femcel! Oh my Do people just not know what words mean anymore? How are they coming to these conclusions? I mean, have you looked at her? I mean,
look at— she's pretty! Why are you— Jealousy. Jealousy projection.
Look at her. Look at her. Just look at her. Look at her.
And she's just pretty? She's a way above average. Like, she's beautiful. She's so pretty, bro.
Yeah, sorry, I don't see it. I think you guys just might be mentally ill. We need to do something about these male-centered women. Okay, first of all, nothing is more male-centered than centering your life around hating men. Men just live rent-free in your fucking head. Take it up with God. Go to therapy. Do literally anything else than make it our problem. Her.
Please.
And especially her bestie Asmongold.
Okay.
I hope they get kirked. 30-year-old woman.
Jesus Christ, man.
Too scared to say f guys to keep her incel audience happy. Let's hope she gets abused again. Couldn't happen to a better person. Next time this cunt is assaulted, I'm gonna laugh and laugh. F her and f guys and f.
Look at her, oh my god. Yeah, we're all looking respectfully. Kitsunero love.
Bro, this is so mentally ill. This is so mentally ill. Oh my god. Oh my god, thank you for the bits, big bro.
You if you support this cunt. Emiru deserved what Miskiff did to her.
What? No, that's a rare one. Jesus Christ.
Emiru for supporting ICE. I genuinely hope this bitch gets oh, okay. I reported that one. Holy shit. What is wrong with these people?
Jesus
See, you don't
Christ.
understand. I'm
Jesus.
Emiru for supporting ICE. I genuinely
Jesus Christ, man.
What is wrong with these people? See, you don't understand. I'm good guy, which makes it okay for me to say f***ed up things about bad guy. You think saying that to someone is f***ed up? Well, you should be abused too, because you're probably also bad guy. It's called—
Oh my god, classic internet skits is for real,
being
though.
on the right side of history, Chud. Look it up. Nazis deserve death, and silence is compliance.
Right.
May I just remind the audience that this is what she said.
If you need a streamer who doesn't even know anything about politics to tell you about politics, you probably just need to get off the internet.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Crazy.
A Nazi that deserves death. What? After making her terrible statement full of lies, Emiru decided to follow right-wing grifter Shoe0nHead.
Huh. Interesting. Wow, that they have a problem with that. Wow. Hey kids, I think you need to share your schizomets with these. I really think so too. Right wing, bro. It's crazy. Right wing. Shoe right wing. Okay.
Of course Emiru is now—
Wait, what was the rest of that? Just so people can stop pretending she doesn't know what ICE meant. She's close with Asmongold and doesn't want to talk about politics for a reason. Okay, buddy.
Lies. Emiru decided to follow right-wing grifter Shoe0nHead. Of course Emiru is now following a fellow pathetic pick-me for being quiet about ICE. They both don't want to piss off their 100% right-wing gooner fanbase. For the record, my fan base is probably like 70% right-wing and 80% gooner. Okay, but for some reason, they didn't mind when I came out and harshly criticized ICE in my last video. Yeah, some disagreed, but for the most part, they didn't care. As long as you aren't preaching from an ivory tower with no nuance, rhyme, or
So Kitsu, what are your stances on Big Macs? This is paramount to me deciding whether I like it. I don't like Big Macs, actually. I really do like McDonald's, but Big Macs are a hell of f***ing disappointment. Big Macs are a real disappointment. The Big Mac sauce is amazing, okay? Have you ever had the chicken Big Mac? That one's amazing. What about the Filet-O-Fish? Best one. Best one they ever got on the menu.
Reason. People don't care. I'll say some shit like, we should decommodify housing. And the right-wingers in my audience are just like, okay, call me mommy. These people cannot fathom a universe where people just disagree. Oh,
yeah. And again, if you disagree with them, you're against them. If you're neutral, you're against them. If you just exist and don't acknowledge them, you're against them. Can you get Wendy's? No. What about Five Guys? Five Guys is amazing. I love it.
You're just scared. You don't want to upset your chud audience. I upset my chud audience every goddamn day. You're the ones terrified of your own fucking cult. God forbid you only agree with 99% of the hive mind approved opinions. God have mercy on your soul. I do not envy you. Once you bend the knee to these people, once you apologize or capitulate, it's over. These people don't actually want an apology. They want to humiliate you.
Yep. Bro, that is true. Even if you're with them, you're sometimes still against them. That is true.
They want to drag you down. At the end of the day, they have found a socially acceptable way to bully people. That's what this is. A lot of people in response to Emiru's statement were like, why did you apologize to the mob? You know, you bent the knee, you're a coward. And honestly, people don't realize how insane it can get. These people, the cult of the crybully, they come in swarms, they get in your head, they prey on your empathy, they isolate you from your friends, they make you feel like a terrible person for having milquetoast normal ass opinions, or in this case, no opinion. And when you are someone who is not used to dealing with these types of people...
I also don't like that people said she bent the knee. She didn't. I don't think she did. Like, it's so dumb. All she said was she's against cruelty, which is fair. That's a fair statement. But saying she bent the knee is dumb. I don't think so. I don't think so. No, she did. I don't think so.
Or you are someone in like a vulnerable state of mind, it is very easy for these cult-like tactics to work. This shit works especially well with women in particular, not to be sexist, but it's just true. Honestly, you know, now that I think about it, the only people who are immune to this are like autistic people. I swear to God, people on the spectrum are immune to the crybully tactics. What happened is Emiru...
She gave them an inch, and now they will continue to drag her for the eternity. Yeah. I mean, if you think she bent the knee, sure, whatever. I just don't think she did it too much. Like, I don't think it was that big. Like, she wasn't like, she didn't say the line. She still didn't say what they wanted her to say. I'm immune, let's go. Either way, again, don't want to go too deep into the actual topic of it, but it's just, you know.
Emiru just saw like a shit ton of people who were mad at her, and she wanted to do the correct thing. Unfortunately, this is just gonna make it worse. And they're moving on to one of their favorite tactics.
The big question.
Oh, here we go again. Look who it is. Look who it is. Here we go again.
And everyone's mind is, well...
Sorry, let me just rewind to you.
Moving on to one of their favorite tactics.
The big question in everyone's mind is, well, are you still friends with Asmongold?
While it is appreciated that you are taking a stand and...
Here we go. Guilt by association.
And clarifying the clip, you do continue to be vague about how deep your associations with Asmon are. So hopefully you've cut ties with that hate-mongering Nazi troll Asmon, right?
Bro, these people cannot fathom the concept of agreeing to disagree.
Glad you made this and owned up to it, but you're still friends with Asmongold, so it doesn't read as earnest. Almost a decent explanation, but the elephant in the room is that your friendship with Asmongold...
Isn't she associated with Hassan? Which one? Denims is. Emiru? No.
...is holding this back from seeming sincere. Okay, now what about your best friend Asmongold? Denounce Asmon or I'm not taking this seriously. You're friends with Assmold.
Assmold?
Assmold?
Okay, that one's funny. that one's funny, Assmold.
I'm pretty sure she's still friends with Asmongold.
Oh, look who it is! Look who the f just showed up! Oh boy, here we go
Whatever
again.
you think of Asmongold,
I'm pretty sure she's still friends with Asmongold.
now whatever you think of Asmongold, he is friends with Emiru. They are friends, even though they disagree with each other. Crazy, right?
I literally said, like, I don't agree with the things he said.
Cat! Sorry, I'm covering the cat. Here you go. There you go. That's a
I
cat.
was like, what do y'all want me to do? Like, fucking shoot him on stream?
Yes, that is what they want you to do.
Yeah, that is exactly what they want you to do. That's exactly it.
Yes. Around
Yeah.
2018, I was facing nearly daily harassment for being friends with someone who was on the right. Hundreds of people were on my ass like every day. They were calling my job. They got emails of my family members. It was like nonstop. Now, this person was a good friend of mine, but in order to get all these people off my back, I did probably the cringiest thing ever, and I publicly disavowed her. Publicly disavowed a friend of mine over
Oh man.
political differences. Now, for those of you who are new here, that sounds like something I would never do, but I did it. I bent the knee to a faceless mob of people who hate me.
Let me guess, they still weren't happy. They still weren't happy.
And in return, I received nothing. The harassment didn't stop, the hate didn't stop. Well,
There it
needless
is.
to say, karma is
Lost a bit of respect. It was in the past and she clearly regrets it. What are you talking about? This was probably like 10 years ago, 15 maybe even, brother. People make mistakes. People learn from their mistakes. Like, she's clearly remorseful.
real, and the same thing happened to me years later. I was publicly disavowed by friends over political differences. This story ultimately does have a good ending. Me and my friend from 2018,
That was 2018, bro. That was... Bro, so long ago. We're all old. We're all
made
old.
up years ago. But looking back on all this in 2026 is extremely embarrassing. And if I knew what I knew now, I would have just told those people to go fuck themselves. But in the moment, it's incredibly stressful and you just kind of want it all to stop. And you will do whatever you can to make it stop. So I understand why Emiru came out and made a statement. I just really hope she doesn't wind up disavowing friends over political differences like I did. It was a huge mistake and it is not worth it, because you are going to find yourself surrounded by people who see you as a temporary ally and not a real friend. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a never apologize person. You should apologize if you actually do something.
If you actually did something wrong.
If you actually wronged someone. But you shouldn't apologize to like a nebulous, faceless mob of people while facing down a barrel of a gun. There is nothing that she could say and no amount of money
Not her again.
she could donate that could convince me she's not a soulless ghoul like all.
Oh, please. Weren't you crying the other day just about you being broke and can't afford anything for your family anymore? Oh, please. You take the money in a heartbeat.
All the men she's happily surrounded herself with for years. There is nothing you can ever do to please these people, so why bother? They will not be happy until you kill yourself, and even then they will dance on your grave.
We saw it happen. We did see it
And
happen.
I know, like, with everything going on right now, like, is this really a video about cancel culture in 2026? And it's like, yeah, I don't know. First of all, you should expect that. You clicked on a Shoe0nHead video. But second of all, yeah, I feel like this is kind of important to talk about. I feel like this type of thing is part of the reason we are where we are right now. This type of stuff drives people away from the left. And more importantly than that, it's just evil. I saw some leftists covering Emiru being cancelled, and they were like, the cultural shift is here. Woke 2.0.
Oh my god, I saw that shit too. Oh my god, woke is back. It's finally shifting back to us. Like, shut up. I can't be asked with all of this political BS, man.
Oh, we don't play around. We're mean now. Woke 2.0? Because woke 1.0 worked out so well for you guys in the country, right? You're supposed to learn from your mistakes, not double down and get worse. I don't know how you can look at the last 10 years and be like, we have got to get more annoying. Like, what are you doing? Attacking normie streamers for not wanting to be involved in political discourse? Also, I feel like this goes without saying, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I'm not smearing, like, the left as a whole, okay? This isn't fucking Fox News. This isn't the Nuxanor channel. I'm well aware there are plenty of left left-wing people, especially in my audience, who feel the same way I do. I'm talking about a certain faction of the mostly online left. I was about to say it's like a loud minority, but I don't even think it's a minority anymore. I think it's like a majority. Like, I feel like I'm one of the only ones like holding down the fort. Like me and Anna Kasparian. And every day I'm called a right-wing grifter for being like, hey, maybe we can focus on the issues that like actually affect the working class. You know, things that actually help people, not stupid fucking shit like going after e-girl cosplay streamers.
But that's all they can
Like,
do.
can we just get back to the fact that we are all being ruled by satanic billionaire pedophiles who may or may not be eating children, please? Thank you. In conclusion,
Oh goody.
Emiru did nothing wrong. People are tired of having politics shoved down their throat, and you don't need to speak about things you don't want to speak about. You don't have to do that. You don't have to say the line, actually. This is mass psychosis, rivaling on 2020. These people are trying to socially ostracize this woman for not putting like a black square on her Instagram. They're just mad at Emiru for not doing like the ice bucket challenge or some shit. Like that's basically what is happening here. If you are going to streamers for political information, you are cooked. If you are going to Shoe0nHead for political information, you are deep fried. So that was that little video. If you liked my yapping, please subscribe.
My God.
And if you can, donate to my Patreon down below. It really helps the channel out, and I appreciate it.
Where's the VTuber video?
It's so much. And I will see you guys very soon with a new video. Bye!
Where's the VTuber video? Where is it? Where is the VTuber video? Where is it?
Say it!
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for that. Oh my god. Cancel culture is bullshit. And what happened to Emiru because she didn't want to talk about politics is fucking ridiculous. That's so ridiculous, man.